as 2 videos if it starts and stops the 2 separate streams. So that's how I do that.
Dave, I haven't seen you play DayZ in a while.
I played today.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
When do you play?
During the week, I usually play on my lunch break.
Oh.
So it's between 12 and 1. And I ran around a couple of new servers today. That was cool.
Nice.
It's weird. Like when, on 2 servers right now, I have characters. My lives have been going on for a couple of weeks, and I've accumulated a certain amount of gear, and I'm in certain locations, and running to other locations is really tough.
Yes.
It's so what I'm going to do now, I planned on the next time I play, either hopefully during the week or by the weekend, there's a couple places I want to go to on the map. So I'm going to just throw it out there to the chat on the server and say, anybody with a car, feel like giving me
can you get picked up? Yeah.
Yeah, they've done it too. Like I've done it before too. Sometimes people go on and they're bored, and they just put it in the chat. I'm
Like
bored.
free rides.
I want to help someone. What do you need? And one guy accidentally ran me over with his car.
Oh, sure.
He was slowing. He got out. He was fighting some zombies, and I came over. I shot a couple of zombies, and then he got in his car and started driving away. And he turned to turn around, and he just clipped me in my character, and I died. I was furious. So I was furious. I respawned on the other side of the map, so all my gear drops right there.
Yeah.
Respawn on the other side of the map. I start running back to try to get to my gear if I can get to it. Despawns after a while. So I'm on my way running. I hear some gunfire. So let me go check that out. It was a friendly server, so you don't kill each other.
I was going to say, I thought you were on PvE only, because how did he kill you then?
He just ran me over with his car by accident. And if I don't report it to an admin, he's not going to get in trouble.
Okay.
So I didn't, because it did seem like an accident to me. So I'm running down running back to my gear. I'm like 20 minutes into running. I hear gunfire. So I go to look. And there's a guy, one of the sort of a glitch in the game is you could stand on top of a vehicle and the zombies can't get to you.
Yeah.
So you could just stand there all day and just take them out. And there could be 100 of them. It wouldn't matter. So there was a guy standing on top of his truck, just taking them out. And I've just sat there watching him. So when he finished, I'm like, nice work. You killed a lot of zombies. And he goes, yeah. And when he spoke, he had spoke to me earlier. He sounded familiar. I go, were you just all the way in the southeast corner of the map or southwest corner of the map? And he goes, yeah. I go, you kind of hit me with your car.
Oh my God.
And he goes, I knew I saw somebody at the corner of my eye, and then you were dead, and I felt so bad. And I guess if there's no kill feed on the screen, it doesn't say who died, so he didn't know my name.
Oh.
So he felt bad, and he's like, hold on a second, and he just gave me the keys to his Humvee, and he goes, here, just take this.
Oh my gosh.
Like, seriously? No, you don't have to do that. So I'll run back, get my stuff. I'll come back, give you nah, just keep it. I'll buy another one. Because you have money in the game and whatever. It was pretty funny though. It was so funny that I ran into him again. Like on the other side of the map. He was just driving around, luring in zombies with gunfire and then shooting them all and picking up the loot from the zombies.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that was a really funny. I wish I'd recorded the whole thing. That would have been awesome.
Hey Cody, are you recording this time?
3, 2, 1. Got a blast. Got a blast.
So this time, I will say what I did this week was I'm using at work the new Edge browser instead of Google Chrome.
It's pretty good.
And since it's based on Chromium, it's almost exactly the same experience.
Yes.
All right.
But it's a lot faster on our network.
Yeah, on our network, we've got a system, a software that is slowing it down. The support tech from that company tried to remote in for like 45 minutes today, making Cody and me late for a meeting we were supposed to be in. But they still couldn't figure it out. The developers got to look at it. It's only Chrome. Everything else is working like it should. Like we use Google Sheets for a specific set of tasks, and a handful of people in the office use it as well. And then like if we need to see something on YouTube, we post when we didn't have a space to do our staff lunches or meetings or whatever big enough for all of us. Cody would make a video. We'd upload it to YouTube and paste it into embed it into our. It's not like Slack or something. It's like that, but part of our VoIP solution. Right. So it would play in line in the messages, but people couldn't get to that and it doesn't always work great. But now it takes like 30 seconds for YouTube videos to load is the point on that in Chrome. But anything
Wow.
else, it'll work fine. So
Mhm.
they're figuring that
weird.
out. Good old security
Yeah.
softwares.
Wow.
Cody, what did you do in the past 5 minutes besides start recording your audio?
Ooh, I learned how to record my audio.
Hey.
And I said hello to my dog, and I said good night to my wife, and
Oh, wow.
then that was it.
Cool, Dave.
Oh,
what
I
did you
have
do?
my other quick little story I'll throw out
Oh,
there
yeah.
this week. It's kind of funny. So I get a call from a user, and she says, what was her issue? She goes, she wanted to have basically what she was trying to get out. It took her a couple minutes to explain it. Was she wanted to have certain tabs start up in Chrome.
Okay.
When you open up the
Easy.
browser, she wants three tabs open: Google and whatever, some of our internal programs. I said, piece of cake. I can show you how to do it. She goes, okay. So I said, go to you see the top right corner, the 3 dots in Chrome? Yeah. Okay, click that. Okay, go down to settings. Sure. And then scroll down all the way to the bottom, and you'll see it says on startup. Open, blank tab, whatever, one page, or use existing pages. Or set of tabs, and it says you can hit the button that says use existing, and it'll automatically fill it in for you. So she goes, no. I go, you don't see that option? She goes, no. I said, did you scroll down all the way? Yeah, it's not there. I said, okay, I'll remote into your screen, and I'll show you what I mean. And I knew it was going to be there. So I remoted to her machine, and she doesn't even have Chrome open.
What?
So I said, did you close Chrome? She goes, no. And I said, well, I don't understand. I was walking you through all that. She goes, oh, you wanted me to do all that stuff?
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, well, I don't understand why you were responding yes, like you were following me along that whole time. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Got it. And then the very last thing, and then she even said, it's not there.
Huh. She tricked ya.
I
She
needed to
tricked
go for
you.
a walk after
She
that
was just goofing ya.
one. Oh, she was joshing.
Yeah.
She
She was
got
like,
me.
I'm gonna make David's day today.
Good Lord. Everybody in the office was very amused at how mad I was.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ready to brew.
Ready to brew. Thanks, Obama.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Are you ready, Merrick?
Mirk?
Yes, I am.
Meerkat. No.
Mr.
Bum,
Mark.
bum, 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 bum.
What tech developer admits it sent private videos in their Photos program to strangers?
Private videos in photos to strangers?
So in their program, Photos, anyone that saved
Google.
private videos there. Good job. Apparently it sent out a bunch of like,
Wow.
private personal videos to random people.
Whoa.
So that's pretty sad.
That
I had
seems
not heard
secure.
of that.
Number 2, what dating application made $1.2 billion on perks like unlimited swipes?
Tinder?
Good job. I'm just blown away that people paid $1.2 billion
Seriously.
to have unlimited swipes in Tinder.
Seriously.
Ready to
Look
brew.
at you getting 100%.
Disposable income.
Yeah.
Oof.
It started over.
I know.
It's my
Well,
turn.
just started. Here we go, Dave.
Go for
This one's actually really tough, so
Uh-oh.
maybe Dave will lose for the first time ever.
it. No, I've lost before.
What Vine successor will share
Ooh.
100% of ad revenue with creators during their pilot program? So it's a new program.
I'm going to go with TikTok.
Oh, close.
No.
It is actually called Byte, and it is a direct successor of Vine. They're trying to come
okay.
back. be the new
Really?
TikTok. Yeah, they
Wow.
want to be the new Vine, obviously, but also take down TikTok. So we will
TikTok's
see.
going crazy. Yeah.
TikTok's weird. Number 2, what team-based commercial program went down after the developer forgot to renew a security certificate?
Why did Dave get hard ones?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
It was just a luck of the draw.
Team-based.
It also, as a hint, I was supposed to do this. What
Team viewer?
Nope. close. Well, it has team in the name. Let's just say it has
Steam.
4 of the 5 letters. That was close, Mark. With the S at the end.
What did he? I didn't even hear him.
I said
It's
Steam.
So put that
Oh,
S.
Steam. Okay. Steam,
put-
right?
No, put the S
What?
at the end.
Steams.
No, move the S from
Meat.
Steam. Oh my god. I'm gonna hang up on both of you. Microsoft Teams.
Oh, I've never used that.
Oh, I never used that. I don't
No,
even know
neither
what
do
that is.
I, but apparently that entire system went down because Microsoft forgot to update their security certificate.
And no one noticed.
Okay, Dave, you lost.
I lost horribly.
And I'm sorry, but I'm glad because you win every single time.
I don't think I would ever.
You do.
Oh, stop.
He
There you
usually wins
Oh,
at the This Week in Tech History.
Yeah.
Reddit user
Everything.
Sure, I'll lose it again.
White Dragon writes,
Okay.
I used to work IT at the local community college. One time, pretty soon after I started working there, I got a ticket for a slow computer. I didn't read all of this, so who knows? It might be fun at the end. I went over to the staff member's office to check it out. He had so many USB devices that he actually had to daisy chain USB hubs to get them all plugged in.
Come on.
He couldn't be bothered to use the ports on the back of the machine. We're talking
What a
4
dumb-
external hard drives, 5 USB memory sticks, 2 printers, and a scanner, in addition to his mouse and keyboard, which were the only devices using rear ports. Apparently, he had to have all of them plugged in at the same time. I called my boss up and explained the situation. Turns out he, the staff guy, not the boss, had put in a lot of requests for new devices saying the ones he had weren't working properly or didn't have the functionality he wanted. He also kept requesting new USB hubs, which were just handed to him with the expectation that he tossed the old broken one. Well, he had a hub in both of his front USB ports, each of which had another hub plugged into it, with one of those having another hub. On my
Wow,
boss's
slow.
authority, I confiscated all the external hard drives, all the hubs, and the extra printer. The thumb drives were his, so I couldn't do anything about them. When I got back to my workstation, I broke out a new external drive with about double the capacity of all 4 of his old ones combined. I repartitioned this with 4 virtual drives and copied his data from the old to new, keeping the files separate as he had. I brought this new drive back to his office and plugged it, the printer, and scanner into the free USB slots in the back. So now he has both front ports free and his computer's back up to normal speed. 10 minutes after I get back to my workstation, a ticket comes in. Yep, it's from him requesting a hub. I denied it, putting the procedure for safely ejecting a thumb drive in the rejection notes and suggesting that he get used to doing that if he insists on having so many of them. I wish I could say that was the end of it, but he turned out to be a royal pain in the ass with constant computer issues. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he's a PhD.
What is wrong with that guy?
Part of me thinks that he has a USB hub fetish.
Maybe.
I've heard of this. I've seen this on Pornhub.
Oh,
Or
have
it's
you?
some weird kind of like obsessive compulsive thing he's doing. Like, maybe if I add one more drive, I'll have more room. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That does
I-
not sound normal.
No.
Why is
That
it
guy's
so
not
slow? Because you have 20 USB things plugged in.
Yeah. What do you? Wow.
Poor guy.
Very unusual.
Doesn't
I wait.
understand the world.
I wait
haven't-
for the world.
I haven't seen that. I do have a USB hub plugged
I
into
didn't.
my computer.
Yep. I didn't want to bring it up, Mark. I was going to.
On my USB is maxed out on the video editing computer, but it's got a couple of external hard disk drives and a backup solid state drive, which are 3 of them. And then
3 external hard drives, Mark, or drives.
yeah, because I save everything to one. I saved everything to one, back up to the other one, and then the other one has like depth stuff or whatever on it. So it doesn't need 3, but I just back that all up locally, so we're not putting it on the server and backing that up every ping to back it up.
Do I need to surprise you by buying one single external drive that has twice the capacity of all 3 of those combined?
Yep. So then we can
That
back
partition.
up the drive to the same drive, so that when that fails, we'll have nothing.
There, I think there is something called too much redundancy.
Yeah, one backup is too much redundancy. Jay played Miscreated for Zombie Apox. Don't know what that means.
Jay played Miscreated as a game on Steam.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't played it, but I've heard of it.
He said he has played DayZ, but it's not his favorite.
No, it's a
Oh.
tough game to like.
It's not his favorite person of color game. That's not what he meant.
What the heck?
the
Person of color game.
He didn't say
POC?
that.
What's a POC game? Mark, where are you going with this?
What do you mean?
I'm so lost.
With what?
What you mean?
Breaking
Breaking
news.
News. Thanks, Obama.
In what year was the first polygraph used? February 2nd of what year? I don't know how to say this name. Leonard, but there's an E at the end. Keeler, co-inventor of the polygraph machine, first uses his invention. Keeler used the lie detector on 2 criminals in Portage, Wisconsin, who were later convicted of assault when the lie detector results were introduced in court. February 2nd of what year was the first polygraph used?
I'm going to say, I think it's pretty old. I'm going to say 1942.
Let's say 1952. Over.
Both over.
God damn. 1931.
1921.
Oh, Jesus.
The correct answer is 1935.
I told you, Dave always
See?
wins.
See? I mean, why even try?
Why
What am I
even
to
try, indeed?
Balls!
Breaking news.
Breaking balls.
What year was the first movie studio completed? February 1st of what year? Thomas A. Edison finishes construction of the first motion picture studio, the Black Maria, officially known as Kinetographic Theater in West Orange, New Jersey. Hey, Dave's new there.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true.
hey.
The name
Couple
Black
feet
Maria came from a slang term for police wagons, also known as paddy wagons, which were similarly cramped, uncomfortable, and dark. February 1st of what year was the first movie studio completed by Thomas Edison?
Gosh, see, what I don't like about this is that you name dropped, and I have no idea, again, when Thomas Edison was alive. Like, I don't know if it was in the 1800s, the 1000s, like...
You're going to learn a lot on our Dark History podcast, Cody.
Oh, boy. I'm going to be so... Jay's going to be so ashamed. He's going to, like, one episode, and he's going to be like, I can't work with these dummies.
Wrecked.
Or at least me. I'm going to say 19... Wait, no. Thomas Edison. Is Thomas Edison along the same lines as Thomas Jefferson?
What?
No.
Okay.
No.
1899. I have no idea, but I'm going 1899.
I was going late 1800s as well. I'm going to say 99. 1880. 1880.
So close, yet such a
Yeah,
nerd.
such a nerd.
The correct answer is 1893.
Well, he already wins. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know what the suspense was for.
Nice.
I don't remember what you said, Cody.
Didn't I
You
say
said
1899?
1890. Yeah, something in the 90s. 1890
Yeah, but
something.
18 is still, you still could have been right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
but
not
I had
that
a
far.
1 in 100 chance there after you said the 18.
Yeah.
I did watch that. I just recently watched that movie, The Current Wars, where it was Edison and Westinghouse and
Was it good?
and Tesla. Yeah, it was pretty good actually. Good acting. Very good. I liked it.
Cody's going to be on a history podcast, everyone, so that's going to be real fun.
History is by far my least favorite.
History?
Yeah, because
Weird.
I can't remember it. My mind can't comprehend dates or geography.
Names
or names.
numbers.
Yeah.
Colors,
Really,
shapes.
the only thing I can remember is the flavor of cheese.
Oh, and that's coming to you,
Like a
chubby
podcast.
people eating cheese, coming to a podcasting app near you. Yahoo Answers.
He could do a history show on the cheese that he used to eat.
Yeah.
Yes.
History. Okay. The history of cheese. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, good.
Yahoo Answers user Tony asks, is it possible to use another device's location instead of your own? My buddy's having a problem. Cody likes to say my buddy. My buddy's having a problem of someone impersonating him in an app. The thing is, the app's not installed on his phone, but still follows his actual location. Is that possible?
How do you know it follows his actual location?
I want to know what the app is.
Part of me wants to, like, I feel like it's the buddy. Like, I feel like they're just making it up, or it's the buddy's buddy.
Well, who knows where you are at certain, like if I knew where Cody was and I don't know how you could. Does it have like geographical like coordinates, like map coordinates, or is he like, hey, I'm at the I'm at the movies, and he just says he's there? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like if his friend knows where he is, he could just be screwing with him.
Yeah, and I do think it depends on like what application he's using. I have no idea what they're even referring to. So
Not enough answers, information. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no-
who knows? Who knows? Tony. Yahoo
Tony-
Answers user
Tony-
Mildred's People asks, is there an Ethernet wall plate with deep sides for a wall cavity without enough depth to accommodate the patch cables?
can you answer this one? This is too technical for me.
Lower half of my wall is concrete and only about 1 inch of depth between the wall and sheetrock. I have 2 Cat 6 patch cables with 2 sockets and inserts, but it's 2 inches from the plug molding to the outlet. So the flat wall plates won't mount flush on the wall, and it would jam the back of the wires up against the wall. So there's not enough room. It can't sit flush because there's not enough room between the sheetrock. Like they didn't use the right studs, or they used thinner studs so that everything was the same depth.
Yeah, so they're looking for an Ethernet, the box itself between the sheetrock and the wall behind it. They need something more shallow. They could probably custom make something. I think you can. I don't know, because you don't always need all that space behind the wiring,
Yeah.
for a Ethernet thing. So I think you might be able to custom. They probably do make something like that though. I
They
would say.
could, or yeah, it would have to be like something that you could do 90 degree, I guess, if you had to have it in a plate. But if you
Yeah.
if half of the wall, I don't know why you would have to. If it's like in your home or something, I don't know why you would have to put it where there's the concrete behind it. If only half the wall, like the lower half is concrete, put it up higher if you can, and then you're fine.
Yeah, actually, that'd be smart.
But if you
Yeah,
have
if
to
you
have
a
it
big dresser
low,
or something in front of it, it'll cover the port anyway. So who cares?
yeah. If you have to have it low, I don't know what that is
Yeah.
to make it shallower. It'll probably be expensive because that's not a normal thing, like a specialty kind of thing. But
Yeah.
you can probably do it. Or you can make something work. There's some
Totally.
spots in the office that we work in that there's not a plate at all because there's not enough room, or I couldn't get back in there. I had to put the port in afterward, like after a TV's
Yeah.
mounted or something. So I just cut a hole in the wall, and there's just cords coming out of there. If it's covered, nobody's gonna ever see it. It's not on a plate. Like the terminated ends aren't mounted to any kind of plate, but nobody will ever know
Right.
that. So you could do that if it's gonna be hidden. That's what I would do. And that's what I did do. Yahoo Answers user Mary asks.
Hello, Mary.
It's
Hi, Mary.
MERY, so Mary.
Mary.
What is the most secure free cloud storage service?
Ooh, I'm the wrong person to ask. I do not know. I use Google Cloud for everything, and I'm sure I'm already hacked.
Hmm.
I think the problem word is free.
Yeah.
That's
mean,
true.
You can only expect so much for free.
Yeah.
I mean, Google's pretty good as long as your account is, if you secure your account properly
Yeah.
with multi-factor authentication and making a complicated password, that type of thing.
As long as you don't
Any one of
mind
the free
getting
ones will
random
be fine, I'm
videos.
sure. What's that?
As long as you don't mind getting random videos sometimes.
Yes. As long as you don't mind just your videos being sent out to random people,
Yeah.
then you're fine. You're
Totally
absolutely
fine.
Totally
Totes
fine.
You could also brew your own cloud storage at home. I have a Synology box. I set up a cloud storage on that. I have a friend that
Nice.
uses OwnCloud. I think he made it on a Linux box at his house. He loves that. I upload stuff to him sometimes when he needs files. And it's I think he got his own self-signed SSL, so he was able to, it comes up as a secured site and it's encrypted. So
Nice.
a lot
I've heard
options out
of
there.
Russia.gov/Putin is a good cloud storage service, so you can use that.
I've heard
one.
that's awesome, actually. Yeah.
Yahoo Answers
I don't
user.
know if that's real.
Check it out.
Or stored on Hillary's email server.
Yeah, it'll definitely get deleted. Yahoo Answers user Jason asks, is sitting too close to TV bad for you, or is that a myth?
I think it is. I don't
I
know if
think-
it still is.
Yeah, I don't know the technology because I'm thinking about the fact that we all look at our phones like this the entire
Yeah.
time. So
I know that most TVs, when you walk, these days, when you get up close to them, you can feel that heat coming off of them. So I think that might be, I don't know, I don't know. I think it's probably a little bit bad, but Probably not as bad as it used to be with the old tube TVs.
Mhm.
Back when I was a little one.
Well, and then I think it's because the older TVs too, didn't they have a slower refresh rate? So
Yeah.
I feel like the
One.
faster the refresh rate, the better. A refresh
rate of 1.
CRT TV.
Of a tube TV. The boob tube.
Typical is 60, 75, or 85. So I mean, I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it could probably give you headaches.
Yeah,
if
it's not gonna
if nothing else.
it's not gonna make you go blind, but it's probably not good for
No.
your eyes. Just like staring at our phones or computer screens all day, ultimately probably isn't good for our eyes.
Yeah.
Yahoo Answers user Anonymous will call. Dave asks, "What if your brain could be hacked?"
That would be pretty crazy.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Is that
Is there
it?
more?
Yep, that's
Is there more
all.
to it?
Someday maybe it will
yeah,
be. Maybe it'll be possible if we get, like, I don't know. I don't remember what movies there've been, but like people who have something implanted in their brain so that you can whatever this or that.
There was that Keanu Reeves movie, Johnny Mnemonic. He had a hard drive installed in his head, and he would. It's really cheesy, 80s 90s movie, but he would store data for customers and and he would transport the data from one place to another safely, and no one would know he had it, and he was like a courier of data.
Dang, I want to watch this. I think I'm gonna watch this. Where can I
Really
stream
cheesy.
it? Ooh, it's on Crackle for free. I'm watching it tonight.
It also seems
Johnny
like
Mnemonic.
this is the. Oh, I shouldn't have this still going. I hear a buzz, but anyway, it's also like what the Matrix was about. So they hacked your brain. You're in the Matrix,
Yeah.
technically.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They totally did.
Yahoo Answers user, our last one, Anne with an E asks, if you turn a pair of powered speakers off, will they still work if you connect them to an amplifier while they're off?
What?
No, if they're
How?
powered speakers. So, admittedly, there are some, like my headset in particular is a good example. It obviously has powered drivers inside there. When I turn it on, it connects wirelessly, but it does have an auxiliary port where I can hook up an audio cable and keep the
Mhm.
headset off, and then it just uses the built-in amp from the phone or whatever device I'm using. So I'm sure there's devices out there that are like it, but most of the time, no. You need.
I don't think powered
out.
speakers are. I know what you're talking about with headsets and headphones and stuff. They're not necessarily powered. They're technically off, and when you plug them in, they work. But I think the powered speakers, like I have a pair of Bluetooth powered speakers. If I plug in the audio and I turn the speakers off, nothing's going to come out.
Yeah.
They have to be powered on. Like they have their own separate amplifier or power for the
Yeah,
for
it'll
the speaker. you know?
depend on what speakers you have and if the speakers are capable of it. Like it's not just every powered speaker. There's not a set. Every powered speaker does this. All of them are different. So you got to check on the speakers that you have. It might be able to do pass through and be powered by an external amplifier, but probably not. They're powered for a reason. So you don't have to do that. You don't have to have an amplifier and all that set up in the first place.
I like
they
watching
are the
Cody
amplifier.
blur in and out.
Yeah, he's playing the guitar. Pling, pling. What you doing, Cody?
There he is.
I blew out my candle.
Oop, now he's flipping you off because his hand's blurry.
Yeah, right. He's
Flipping the
being
word.
censored.
The wick
Oh,
fella.
why is it so big?
It's not. It can't. It's just a container for the candle. Oh,
It makes shadows of
Oh.
like trees
A
and stuff in the room.
candle trash can?
I have
Candle.
something similar.
it's my candle trash can.
Candle can.
Candle can. No
This
one
brings us-
commented. Does anyone know what this is?
What?
Candle? Isn't that We Bear Bears?
Look at you, Dave. Good job. You get 10 points.
I've never
Mark,
even watched it, believe
You
it or
get
not.
nothing.
Yeah, I don't need anything. I don't
Can
need any
you
points.
Tell that I watch a lot of children's cartoons.
Weird.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
the
think
most
you're probably on a list.
the best
Yep.
the best children's cartoon of Adventure Time.
It is. Adventure Time was good, but I
It's
don't know if
twisted.
Abracadaniel.
Wheat Bear Bears. A little better.
It's basically the same. Abracadaniel, We Bear Bears.
Yeah, exactly. Abracadaniel, the
Yeah.
penis guy.
Yeah.
I finally got to see him, and he's legitimately a penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
ridiculous.
told Lori because Motor City Comic Con is coming up in the next couple months, and they actually have some really good celebrities coming in. And I was like, who should we dress up as? We've been watching a lot of Adventure Time. So I said I want to dress up as Abracadaniel.
Are you gonna?
She was not for that. So instead,
Not
we're
for
going
that.
as we were gonna go as Steven Universe characters.
Oh,
So
I've never watched
I-
Sweet.
Steven.
you should go as
Mr.
Abracadaniel,
Universe.
Mark.
No, I don't go to Comic Cons, so sorry about it.
You don't like seeing celebrities and gushing over them?
No. Celebrities? No, thank you.
Yeah.
What do I fuck with this week? I fuck with new podcasts on the Halfway Network. I have
Nice.
written at least first drafts of, I think now 6 or 7 topics to talk about. So we'll see.
It's all history stuff.
Yeah, but like dark history stuff. Dun dun dun. Like a lady who was. It's hard to say. I'm gonna have a standard disclaimer anytime we talk about anything from medieval times, because you could just say that anyone is a witch because you don't like them, and then the priests in the church kill them, whether or not they're ever proven to be a witch. So who knows if they're true? But there's lots of stories from those times or current
Oh, yeah.
stories. And we'll do a 12-part series on Bel Gunnis, just like Halfway to Thundertown did. So it's going to be fun.
Wait, are we just gonna be copying Halfway to Thundertown?
No, but we talked about that. Like we could do if there's something that we want to talk about, because sometimes,
Jay just deletes all of Halfway to Thundertown.
yeah. At some point, we got to figure out when we can play D&D again.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yay.
Yay, but I haven't done anything to further the story to plan anything out either, so I'm not rushing anyone.
We've got a lot going on. You're getting ready to go to the Virginias.
Virgin Virginias. Well, that's the beauty of having it remote like that. You can sort of it's a lot easier than getting people together in real life.
Yeah. Cody,
Impossible.
what do you mess with this week? Fuck with? We
I
Bear
don't really
Bears?
know. No, there's no more We
Bitch
Bear
a lot.
Bears to watch.
Oh,
Come back to me. Come back to me.
okay, Dave.
Not a bunch. I did. I just saw this on my desk. It reminded me. I fixed a watch.
Oh,
So
fancy.
it's a
Very
knockoff watch,
Swiss.
but the band broke, so I bought I just needed new pins, so I bought a little set of pins for like $5. Fixed that. Came with a cool watch repair tool too. It's like a weird.
Nice.
Got the little thing to hold the pin. And I got another flat tire. I don't
Oh,
know how this
geez.
keeps happening to me. So I got that fixed. I got that fixed over the weekend, and it cost me $15.
Yikes.
All done.
That's a big yikes.
Yeah, it sucked.
I remember what I'm messing with. I'm trying to figure out something for me and Lori to do on Valentine's Day, and I have no idea.
Oh, I'm going
I
to
was
see
going
a
to go to the
comedy
Virgin
show.
Islands, but Mark already stole that idea.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to see a comedy show. Nicole Byers coming to Detroit.
Did you go and get an updated license?
No, what do you mean? To go to Detroit?
No, to go to the Virgin
enhanced?
Islands.
Oh, I already have an
Oh.
enhanced.
Oh, good. Because
Enhanced, yeah.
I heard my buddy actually, he was having to go and get a new license because he was going out of town for work. And it was like a 4-hour wait.
Yeah, this year you've got to have it to fly anywhere.
That's
Yeah.
insane because
So-
it's really expensive. I think it's like an extra $50.
Psh,
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's fine.
You
I
know
did
what, Mark? I'm going to get a Motel 6, $35 a night
motel.
in Detroit, and that's going to be my Valentine's Day weekend.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Take her to Comic-Con.
You've been listening to
She-
Help Desk
she wants to
Nightmares
go,
on the
so
Halfway
it's
Network.
because of who's
Help
gonna
Desk
be there.
Nightmares is
There's-
created by Mark
I'd go.
E, Cody T with Dave G. It is edited by Mark. It is produced by Mark, as well as the following patrons: Mr. Hanakna, AJ Y, and Diana Y. If you like the show, for others like it, check out halfwaynetwork.com. Leave us a review on iTunes and anywhere you listen so other people can find the show. Follow us on Instagram at Help Desk Nightmares, or visit our website, helpdesknightmares.com. Or to become a patron, visit patreon.com/helpdesknightmares.
Boom, ba-dum, 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 ba. Did you record that time?